Okay, three, two, one, boom. This is huge. This is uncharted water. This is, by the way, Energy Boom 101. Let's see. As last I can remember it, we were connecting crude and consciousness and cannabis one gusher at a time, and one took over the line. Kaboom! We are going to hit you today with just an just an overview of what's going on in the boom, and we're going to give you some pretty simple variables to follow to measure the boom. But before we do that, we want to give you this background shot you're getting here today. This is a kooky Hotel California shot, and we call it the Hotel California U, as a bit of a riff on Boom U. What you're hearing in the background is the bubble and the buzz. We call it the bubble and the buzz of the boom. We even trademarked that. We did it orally, and it's been upheld in every kangaroo court in the state of Mississippi, so we feel good about that. We feel really good about saying that the GMX attorneys say that all is forgiven and that everyone's going to make a fortune the next time around, maybe with gas frack. No one knows. We're also happy to point out that we have a new sponsor. We don't know who, but we'll know them by the time it comes around, and that's the 420 Transparent Barrel Roll. You know it, you love it, you need it, it's huge. That, by the way, was a sneeze. And I only sneeze once a day now, kids. Why? I used to sneeze 100 times a day. Now I only sneeze once a day, sometimes twice a day. Here comes number two. Yep, here comes number two. Usually I finish at a hat trick, so let's see what happens. In the meantime, let's keep rolling with it because this is huge. This is a great way to weave in a infomercial I plan on doing, a testimonial to a new nasal passage flush method that I'm using. Think of the Neti teapot kettle. This is just basically, think of a gravity bong, basically. This is just a chemistry, high school chemistry beaker from your high school chemistry class. And this baby, you then fill it up and you allow gravity to pull it down and rush it through one of your nasal passages by inserting the tube in said nostril and letting it pass through and flush everything out. So it's a little cumbersome. You can gag a bit, but you get used to it and you realize it's old school and it's the most effective way to keep your nasal passages cleansed and therefore to keep allergies at bay, which they have been at bay for the last 10 days. If you'll notice, I just wrapped this up with very, very minor disruption of a 2-sneeze allergy. In the past, that would have been a 20-minute allergy attack. I am now ready to conclude that this nasal passage system I'm using, but I can't divulge the name right yet because I don't remember it, and we'll do that for a later bit, is going to... We've spawned an infomercial. This thing's going to be huge, and this may go viral. In the meantime, let's talk about the Boom U, and we're here live at Boom U, and you can probably hear goofballs in the background, yipping and yapping. You'll start to hear music as well. This is all the bubble and the buzz of the boom as we report on the boom. What's the boom? The boom is a big energy boom that comes ripping down the plains, and it's right here at Boom U. And here's our patented, get ready for it, 360 or 180 spin. Kaboom, patent the whole goddamn thing. There's the Alley of Lost Souls down there. They're unbelievable. Here's our research. It's Yahoo, by the way, so get ready. So, report from the boom. Okay, what's happening in the boom? Well, it's real simple. Look at the price of oil. Crude oil sells at $49.55. Okay, so think of that as the boom traveling at 49 miles an hour. You're on the highway. You're taking a road trip. You're listening to Deep Purple. You'd like to be going 72 miles an hour. I get it. But the car's best to be running at 49 miles an hour. You ain't going anywhere. You still got an entire 2 weeks of road tripping ahead of you. In this case, you still got probably 7 more innings of boom to be played out. We're in the 3rd inning. Could be a beast. Still has potential to be a renaissance. Most people figure it'll stay at about $50 a barrel, which is 50 miles an hour on the highway. And we've word mashed this into really clever word mashing. We call it the boom is traveling at $49 per barrel per hour. Boom! So you get the metaphor mash. And we'll trademark that, by the way. Metaphor mash has been being challenged in trademark as we speak with George Clooney, I think. Anyway, we're getting close to... Whoa, shit, we missed the 4 minute and 20 seconds, so we're going to hit it right now. Kaboom! You're doing a transparent barrel roll. Things will never be the same. You're going through the Mobius strip of your mind. When you come out, all will be as if the lens of perception have been cleansed. To quote the great Jim Morrison of The Doors. Now, so check it out. The Boom is traveling at 49 miles an hour, so it's cruising at a minimum speed to stay on the highway, but we are staying on the highway. Okay, so how about what's going on with the local companies? Well, let's take a look. Now, once again, with Boom U in the background, we're just going to go through one at a time and tell you what's happening. Chesapeake, trading at an all-time low, $14 a share. Here's the big news. Their chairman of the board, Archie Dunham, former Conoco dude, chairman of the board, Archie Dunham, just bought 1 million shares on the open market at an average price of $39.97, so call it $14. He just dropped $14 million cash. He's betting in the company. Carl Icahn just raised his stake from 9 to 11%. And at the same time, here's what's beautiful. At the same time, Chesapeake shares shorted are 20% afloat. So that's a significant short out there. But there's also big dollar, deep dollar, long dollar money. So we think Chesapeake's a buy right now at $14 a share. And that's what's going on with Chesapeake. And they're wicked as shit because it's a McClendon legacy asset. Okay, now here's a great Boom U shot. These are how the kids get dropped off. They get dropped off in pickup trucks because they're crazy kids. That's spelled with a K. The crazy spelled with a K. The kids are spelled with a K. They're going nutso here. We're having fun here at Boom U. That's the bubble and the buzz. You can hear it coming from over there. Oh, shit, watch out. They're getting nutty. We're trying to cover Chesapeake, and they're getting nutty. So who's next? Then you get Continental. Hank Ham going nuts. You're going to start putting the hurt on the Woodford. Continental stock trading at $46.04 a share. We call it a buy. Hank Ham will uncork it over the long term. Everyone loves Hank Ham, even though he does, I think, belong to the Flat Earth Society. We'll ask him that if he ever comes on the show. We want Alanis Morissette on the show, too, by the way. Next one up is Devon, the gentleman of Wall Street. Everyone loves Devon. They're trading at $62.55 a share. We call them a buy, too, as well. The gentlemen of, ladies and gentlemen of Wall Street are well respected and always traded well by Wall Street. So Devon's at 65 bones a share, but there's plenty of activity to be had. Now, historically, they're trading up pretty damn good. You have Sandridge, Wicked Mofos, at $1.82 a share. Now, are they on the verge of bankruptcy? No one knows. Most people seem to think they'll survive another year. And some pretty big bets are still in heavy on them. Some wicked dude they call the Warren Buffett of Canada. Leon Cooperman, maybe. I don't fucking know. Anyways, he's unfucking believable. That's spelled P-H-U-C-K-I-N-G. So go fuck yourself. That was spelled F-U-C-K. What do you do about that, FTC? Nothing. Federal Trade Commission? Nothing. You got the Wolfman here at KCLR, which is KRIG, K-R-I-G. The Transparent Barrel Energy Boom 101 has just morphed into KRIG because we really want to do a radio show. And we're going to get that up and running with some local AM station. And it's going to explode. And everyone's going to say, that was a no-brainer doing an energy radio. No shit. We just didn't know what we're doing, but we still knew that it needed to be done. We don't know what we're doing, but we know it needs to be done. Trademark that son of a bitch. Type it up and trademark it. We don't know what we're doing, but we know it needs to be done. And Sandridge is going to be a really fun one to watch because it still may pop up. Don't know for sure. 2 million acres bet on the Mississippi Lime. By the way, we're not going to get a bell of Boom U to come ripping in on us. We'd love to have it, but it's not going to happen. We may get it tomorrow. We may get a high noon. That's a Friday high noon edition of Energy Boom 101, dispatch from the patch from Boom U. Crazy, crazy stuff happening here. If you think it's bubbling now, give it 2 years from now. We'll be long gone, by the way. We'll be long gone and forgotten, by the way. 2 years from now, back at $100 a barrel, and this son of a bitch will be gushing. And you will behold Boom U. And that, my friends, is going to be how we brand it. We're going to go from Boom U to behold Boom U. That has a very strong connotation that guess who's arriving, baby. Anyway, we've been rambling long enough. We're at the 9-minute mark, and all 25 of our subscribers have now, I think, taken sodium pentothal to deal with their deepest issues in life and face the truth that they don't know why they're listening to this show. Other than we think gas frack may be a good bet, kids. We don't even know why. But we're going to sign off here pretty quick. We hope we're giving you a quick view of the boom at boom altitude, at boom speed, $49 per barrel per hour. Long-term projections coming in, by the way. Dispatch from the patch number 8, the boom, hitting the streets here in 2 or 3 days. Encore, I repeat, encore interview with Vladdy Poo. Encore interview with Vladdy Poo. That's it for this edition. We're about to hit 10 minutes, and by law we have to shut it down. Thank you to all 25 of you that are actually watching this. I don't know why, but you're unbelievable. See you, 3, 2, 1, boom.